Good evening and welcome to Late Jazz. I'm your host, Greg Arthur. This evening we've got some great guests on the program for you, all jazz giants. But first we'll introduce the band. On drums this evening, Mr. Bob Watson, yes. On the double bass, Mr. Derek Capewell. The inevitable Tom Hare on saxophone this evening, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah. And of course, we've got a special guest artist on keyboards this evening, Miss Clare Hansson. We're going to be talking to Clare later on about what she's been getting up to lately. Heaven help us. But first, we're going to invite over to the bar Mr. Peter Uppman, ladies and gentlemen, our special guest this evening.
Thank you. How are you?
Good to see you. Have a beer.
Oh, please, at Carlton.
This is Melanie.
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 Hello, Melanie.
Now, Peter, you've got a new album out, and it's called We've Got a World That Swings.
We've got a world that swings. And it is, really, isn't it?
Yeah.
Oh, well, it is for jazz players, isn't it? It's a world that swings.
Who cares about the rest of them? Now, where did the title track come from?
It came from a Jerry Lewis movie. I think that was one where it was the Nutty Professor.
Oh, yeah,
the Nutty Professor.
Yeah.
And he was Buddy Love, really cool dude. He said, up and down and da da da. And then he sang some other Sammy Davis, that old black magic.
Yeah, it was a funny film.
It was a great film.
So it's a Jerry Lewis tune. Are there any Dean Martin songs on the album?
There's no Dean Martin, no. He wasn't sober enough to include him.
Now, Peter has won the Best Jazz Album of the Year award at the Queensland Music Awards. Here's the album, ladies and gentlemen. Lovely blue cover. A very flattering picture, actually, Peter.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, horrible in real life and horrible there, actually.
And you've, for the last 3 years in a row, had the Best Jazz Performer of the Year. That's we
three
are
consecutive years I've been lucky enough to win Jazz Performer of the Year in Queensland.
That's fantastic.
Yeah.
So you're going to do a tune for us tonight. What are you going to
I
play
think
for us?
so. We're going to do a tune, guys? Yeah?
Sweet Sue?
Sweet Sue. I have no idea who wrote it,
I don't
but it doesn't
either.
matter, really, does it? As long as we play it well. Well, maybe Tom will, yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Peter Uppman with Sweet Sue. Go for it. Peter Uppman, ladies and gentlemen. Look, I'm just looking on the back of the album here. The Queensland Recording Industry Awards. We've got A World That Swings. Winner of the Best Jazz Album, Best Engineer. Do you drive trains, Peter? Is that? No, I see. Finalist for the Best Album, Middle of the Road, Best Male Vocal, and Album of the Year. Next time you're on the program, you're going to have to sing us a song. Next time, Peter Uppman. Another round of applause for Peter Uppman. I'd like to call over to the bar now, if I may, Your Honour, Miss Clare Hansson. Good to see you, Clare. Would you like a beer?
Thank you. Have a little sip.
This Carlton Bitter's really great. Now, Clare, tell me, on the 22nd of November, Jazz on the Water, what's all that about?
It's a marvellous idea conceived by the Zonta Club of Brisbane. I'm passionately involved in music and jazz, as you can see, but I'm also fascinated by music therapy. And I applied to Queensland University to do some postgraduate study. And I thought, how am I going to pay all those fees? So the Zonta Club of Brisbane has hired the Kookaburra Queen to take Jazz on the Water to help me in this project.
Wow.
Isn't that wonderful?
And how do people find out about that? Is there somebody they can contact?
Yes, they can contact Bob Watson because he'll be handling it all for me, and there'll be some jazz identities there on board, including, hopefully, Mr. Tom Hare and Bob Watson himself, and we'll be able to have music and jazz on both levels of the Kookaburra Queen. Okay,
that's the best time to enrol people that you haven't talked to yet, is to do it on television. That's the best way to do it. Do it live on television.
And that happens.
They can't back out of it then, can they? Bobby Watson from Elementary Music, if you want to give him a ring, and you can find out about Jazz on the Water. That's the 22nd of November. So it's raising funds for Clare to do this new course. That's great. I also have a fundraiser, ladies and gentlemen, the Greg Arthur benefit. If you want to send any cash donations or cheques, care of Briz 31, anything will be happily accepted. Now, one of my favourite trumpeters is Miles Davis. And you're going to do a tune for us tonight, All Blues. That's a great track. Ladies and gentlemen, please make her welcome, Clare Hansson. Hansson, ladies and gentlemen, with All Blues by Miles Davis. So, 22nd of November, Jazz on the Water. That should be really good. Now, one of the people that's going to be there apparently is Tom Hare. Now, you know, you've heard of the frog that gets kissed by the princess and turns into a handsome prince or whatever, you know. Well, this guy is the only man in history to be an ex-duck. And this evening he's going to do a tune for us. Ex-Galapagos duck, that is, ladies and gentlemen. Tom Hare, he's going to do a tune called Tom's Filthy Blues. Pretty good for a duck, huh? An ex-duck, an ex-duck. I'd like to meet the woman who kissed you. Ladies and gentlemen, that was Mr. Tom Hare playing Tom's Filthy Blues. I'd like to reintroduce the band. We've got Derek Capewell on the bass this evening's show. Bob Watson on the drums here on Late Jazz. Clare Hansson on keyboards this evening, ladies and gentlemen. And Mr. Peter Uppman on flugelhorn now, it looks like. Here we go. Here we go. Hey, guys, can I sing a song with you? You want to do a ballad? How about we do Misty, Errol Garner? In E flat, let's nice and slow.
Look at me. I'm as helpless as a kitten up a tree, and I feel like I'm clinging to a cloud. I can't understand. I get misty just holding your hand. Walk my way, and 1,000 violins begin to play. Or it might be the sound of your hello, the music I hear. I get misty whenever you're near. You can't say that you're leading me on, but it's just what I want you to do. Don't you notice just how hopelessly I'm lost? That's why I'm following you. On my own, would I wander through this wonderland alone, never knowing my right foot from my left, or my hat from my glove? I'm too misty and too much in love.
Tom Hare, ladies and gentlemen.
You can say that you're leading me on, yeah, but it's just what I want you to do. Don't you notice just how hopelessly I'm lost? That's why I'm following you. On my own, would I wander through this wonderland alone, never knowing my right foot from my left, my hat from my glove? I'm too misty and too much in love. Yeah,
Harry Chronic. Harry Chronic Jr. Yeah, man. He learned everything he knows off me. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to take this opportunity to say goodnight and thank you for being here on Late Jazz. This is the camera. I hope you've enjoyed the music this evening. It's been a lot of fun here. We're going to close the show now with a tune called There Will Never Be Another You.
There will be many other nights like this. I'll be standing here with someone new. There will be other songs to sing, another fall, another spring. There will never be another you. There will be other lips that I may kiss. Oh, but they won't thrill me like yours used to do. Yes, I may dream a million dreams, but how can they come true if there will never, ever be another you? Ba